The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion,
and there's the bell.
This battle just begun, and you can guarantee that these two are ready to go to war. The winner of this one will be making a statement that everyone will hear.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Look, we don't know what Dean Ambrose is going to do next. And you want a strategy? For anyone going up against Dean Ambrose, you have to be ready for anything. Because anything is what Dean Ambrose can do to an opponent during a match.
Well, let's quickly get your opinion on Dean Ambrose.
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Oh, he missed.
Oh! Nobody home that time. Inside the ring again.
Yeah, and they should be. This is where the action needs to be. Ambrose answers with a reversal.
Oh, you never know what Dean Ambrose is thinking. That's what makes him so dangerous.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
You know, Michael, Ambrose is so out there, attacking him first might straighten him out.
The damage has been done. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad. All these power moves tonight are making bigger and bigger impacts.
Man, you can hear that. It's awful.
No kidding. How much more can he take? He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Not today. Too fast.
Oh, out of nowhere.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping. Is this it?
And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here. He takes to the air. Wow.
These superstars looking for a victory, looking to build momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is so important in a match like this.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Look at this. This could be it.
And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't believe what we just saw.
here's your winner, Blade Frost.
The shoulders are down for 3, and
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
You know, I hate to be so negative, but this guy deserves every last boo he gets here tonight.
A big match for him here tonight. Let's see if he's up for the challenge.
And approaching the ring, from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times.
Two of WWE's absolute best preparing to square off here.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do. He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, that's when he's the most dangerous.
Ziggler knocked to the mat hard.
Now, I know Ziggler can withstand high levels of pain, but that was ridiculous.
The blunt force to the head right there might leave him down for good. What a shot to Dolph Ziggler. King, we may need a doctor out here.
Yeah, I think Dolph has been badly hurt. There's only so much a human being can stand.
Well, on the topic of Dolph Ziggler here, tell us your thoughts.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
And he dodges that one.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Man, that came out of left field.
He's going to take a chance here.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be worth it or not. Look at this head top.
Incredible. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
We're looking at complete domination here. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episode. And Cross gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here.
Use the rope to launch the senton there.
Man, he just fired off those ropes.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
Look out, look out. This could be it. It's all academic from here. 1, 2, 3. He did it. What a huge win.
I can't believe what we saw during this one.
Here's your winner, Blade Frost.
Put it in the books. And there was no question about that one.
Now you just got to take that win and... Hey, wait a minute. Is that? It is. Look who's coming out here.
This isn't his match, but it looks like he's got a bone to pick with one of the superstars.
Yeah, and he doesn't look too happy to see him either. Did you hear the trash talk between them? I don't think he's going to stay focused in this match.
And there's the bell. These two superstars are at a standoff here.
Wait a minute. He needs to stay focused here. He shouldn't turn his back to his opponent during a match. Oh, or that happens. Hey, the bell hasn't even rung.
There's no other way to put it. This one-on-one match is going to be a struggle in every sense of the word. Neither man looks like they are remotely entertaining the idea of backing down. This is going to be good. One move after the other. It's devastating.
This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad. This guy's just too strong. That type of speed is so hard to contain.
That was rough.
Oh, talk about getting flattened. Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring.
Wow, did Ambrose go down hard.
Oh, man! That's it. Did you hear that? I'm just glad I didn't feel it.
Just look at this. I don't know how we can continue having a match under these circumstances. This is like a street beating.
The things this guy can do are simply amazing. A reversal from Ambrose. Oh, that was slick. That was a heavy shot.
He's really taking over this match now.
He almost makes that look easy.
What force. I thought the canvas would break. That slam was powered by superhuman strength.
Unbelievable. What a display of power that was.
Devastating takedown to Ambrose.
Well, you got to stay on Ambrose if you want to keep him down. Really pushing his opponent to the limit here. It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end. That landed like a ton of bricks. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it. Ambrose answers with a reversal.
Oh, you never know what Dean Ambrose is thinking. That's what makes him so dangerous. Oh, looking to put an end to this one.
I'll be shocked if that's not it.
much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding. This is going to need some serious medical attention.
Going for the double play with this move. Talk about sending a message of defiance to your opponent.
I think that'll get...
I don't believe it. He just stole his opponent's finishing move.
That takes a lot of nerve, Cole. 1, 2, 3. Wow, what a tremendous victory. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one.
Here's your winner, Blade Frost.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better reserve some room for him in the Hall of Fame.
The ref's calling for the match to start, and here we...
Oh, no!
The referee's been turned inside out with a huge clothesline.
Well, I think it was an accident, but man, did that look painful.
And Dean Ambrose gets taken down.
Yeah, you know what? I think that would hurt his pride just as much. Oh, after that, you're not seeing stars. You're looking at constellations. Look at this. He's in full control of this one. Whoa! He's too good inside the ring to be out on the floor for long.
I don't agree with you, King.
Look, we don't know what Dean Ambrose is going to do next. And you want a strategy? For anyone going up against Dean Ambrose, you have to be ready for anything. Because anything is what Dean Ambrose can do to an opponent during a match.
I think we've got a moment here, and for Dean Ambrose, what can you tell us?
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
Putting it all on the line.
That's the way it should be.
Oh!
Another great SmackDown. Thank you for choosing to join us tonight.
He is slowly getting dissected.
You know, Michael, Ambrose is so out there, attacking him first might straighten him out.
Makes the cover.
Oh, man. He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Better be careful here. We've seen back injuries derail. Careers permanently.
Much more of that, and he's not going to last long. Get ready, folks. Get ready.
The small of the back is absorbing a great deal of punishment here. Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. He didn't need a GPS to find the mark. Oh, that got him. Dean Ambrose looks to be bleeding.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold.
And there's the power bomb.
Oh, man, this has got to be over.
I've seen every episode of SmackDown over the years, and I assure you this one ranks right up there with the best. He's adding insult to injury by using that move against his opponent.
Oh, man, this may not end well. 2, 3.
It's over. It's all over.
I can't believe what we saw in that match. We got a couple of highlights here.
Here's your winner, Blake. Introducing the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose. And his opponent, accompanied by Emma, from Montreal, Canada, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye, and this is one of those times.
I can't wait to see what happens when the bell rings and these two finally get to go at each other.
Man, social media is abuzz with the outcome of this match, and the WWE Universe seems to be torn on a favorite.
He combines speed, agility, balance, and force all in one move.
Let's face it, this guy has it all.
The city of Boston has played host to some of sports entertainment's greatest moments, including tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin captured the WWE Championship from Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 14.
I think one of the things fans all over the world share in common is they don't quite know what to fully expect from Dean Ambrose. They know Ambrose is a lethal entity here in the WWE, and they know he'll make any doubters a believer in him and the Shield.
Now might be a good opportunity to fill our viewers in on Frost.
What hasn't been said already? Everybody's talking the unbelievable potential we're witnessing here. Let's just sit back and enjoy.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Whoa, did you see what he just did? Incredible!
This guy is amazing. WWE has never seen anyone like Dean Ambrose. And have never experienced anything like the Shield. As a united front, Ambrose, along with Rollins and Reigns, created the strongest force sports entertainment has ever seen. He's absolutely relentless here.
Devastating takedown to Ambrose.
Well, you got to stay on Ambrose if you want to keep him down.
The back is the largest area on the human body and thus always a target.
I know what you mean. You know, I've got a weak back.
How long did you have that?
Well, about a week back.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
way, too fast.
And how much abuse can that arm withstand? No, wait, nice reversal. Look at this. Could it be?
And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here. Wow, I cannot believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Can you look at this man? He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
Watch it, watch it. And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here. So there you have it. Gets the win and remains the champion. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one.
Here's your winner and still the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory. Another huge victory for our champion.
What a show. Money in the Bank results will send ripples through all sports entertainment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
As you would say, Michael, it's a big fight feel here on Raw for this matchup.
And approaching the ring, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jey Uso.
Listen to this arena. Millions of people watching this Raw match all over the globe right now. So guys, no pressure.
There's the bell, and here we go. Uh-oh. Business is about to pick up. That kick connects. Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
He's focusing on the face now.
That was a heavy shot.
Now might be... Good opportunity to fill our viewers in on Frost.
You know, when Jey Uso makes his famous climb to the top rope, the cameras start recording and taking pictures. His splash from the top rope only rivals his brothers when it comes to height and distance. which spells bad news for an opponent. And no, I don't mean bad news Barrett.
If you want to be the face of the company, you don't bother with this non-title garbage. Put the title on the line each and every time you step in the ring. That is what a true champion should do.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
Ow! Knocked down. What a shot.
And what a reversal from Jey Uso.
Michael, seeing Jey Uso soar through the air like that is simply amazing. The top rope splash is a move Jey perfected many years ago, as you can tell by how many opponents he's put away with it.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat. And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I could feel the breeze all the way over here. He's in full-on attack mode now. Watch out! I mean, that's how you pick your moment and go for it. Look out! Well, pardon the pun, Cole, but Jey Uso certainly made a splash when he debuted in WWE alongside his brother Jimmy and Tamina Snuka in 2010. The Usos have developed into one of WWE's top tag teams, and they made history on the March 3rd, 2014 episode of Raw when they won the WWE Tag Team Championship. I'm surprised the ref hasn't tossed him out of this match yet.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
This could end it in a hurry.
Looks like another check in the win column.
Twice as nice. What's going on here? There seems to be some back and forth between them. Look out. He's got his sights set on that neck region.
He has just worn him out. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Doing whatever it takes to win.
Can you blame him? He needs to dig way down. Watch it.
What the heck? That's his opponent's finishing maneuver.
I can't believe he's rubbing that in his face. 1, 2. Oh, without a doubt, Cole.
It's over. It's all over.
That match was incredible.
Here's your winner,
He gets a victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory.
Jey Uso isn't going to earn much respect with losses like that.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job so much.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight. Let's talk about Seth Rollins. He ambushed you during your own match tonight. What did that mean to you?
He just opened the door to his own retirement party. He must like pain, because that's what I'm going to dish out. I'm going to find him and put him out of commission.
You two have been clashing a lot lately. Is this turning into a rivalry for you?
Who are we talking about here? You're interviewing me, and you're asking about that guy? That's downright disrespectful. Let me tell you the real deal here. I want nothing to do with him. He's boring, a B-plus player, a loser. He needs to go bother someone that is more in his level, which is the lowest of the low.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.
Wait a minute. What's he coming out for?
We didn't even start the match yet. I don't know if there will be even... Oh, we have a brawl on our hands.
Look out. Get out of the way. This is going to be tough.
227 pounds, Chris Jericho!
Oh, he is making his intentions clear right now. This may settle the score right here. Oh, man. I did not think he would go this far.
Please welcome my guest tonight. You two met face to face in the ring tonight. What was the goal of that?
Did anyone see the look on his face? He might have soiled his gear. That happens when you suddenly realize that there's always someone meaner, badder, stronger than you. I think I've won, even before we've locked up in a match, judging by how scared he was in there.
You two have been clashing a lot lately. Is this turning into a rivalry for you?
He's trying to start a war that he can't finish. That's fine. I'm up for the challenge. I just hope he's ready for the fight of his life. This is not just a rivalry for me. He is standing between me and what I want, and he'll soon regret that.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
no, but we got company.
I don't think anyone is considering the consequences of actions like this.
There's a, oh man,
There it is.
It's on.
Weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho!
That's how you do it. Make a name for yourself, kid.
Here we go.
That's how you do it. Make a name for yourself, kid.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight. What was the meaning behind your attack on him tonight?
He's an easy win. I want to prove to the WWE Universe that I can beat what they call top-tier superstars without any effort at all. I'm going to show the WWE Universe that all their heroes, all the superstars that they look up to, are nothing but overrated trash.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together.
The SmackDown crowd can't wait for this one to get started, and I must admit, I'm in the same boat.
And approaching the ring, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight.
A lot of whispers backstage about whether or not this guy has what it takes to get the job done here tonight.
There's never been an entity more powerful. More dominant, more dangerous to the lives of his opponents in this business than this man, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, going to the top, high risk.
Oh, they're taking a risk here.
That's how you win matches.
He looks absolutely unstoppable here.
Now might be a good opportunity to fill our viewers in on Frost.
Brock Lesnar has had an incredible career and his share of pay-per-view moments. Now, I'm going to go back to SummerSlam 2002 when Brock Lesnar beat The Rock for the undisputed WWE Championship. That match is one of the greatest championship matches in sports entertainment history and made Brock Lesnar the... Oh, man, does he have that arm submission in tight?
That's someone who gets it. Someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
Timber, and he falls hard. Oh, man, from the high rim district.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
Attacking from the top. Oh, they're taking a risk here.
That's how you win matches. King, Brock Lesnar versus The Rock at the 2002 SummerSlam pay-per-view was an historic battle. Dubbed Brock versus Rock, the way Brock Lesnar defeated the Great One that night at the Nassau Coliseum showed the kind of career Brock Lesnar would forge in this industry. Simply amazing.
Well, Cole, you're absolutely right. I remember calling that match at SummerSlam between Brock Lesnar and The Rock, and it was such a back-and-forth contest, either man could have won. But in the end, we saw exactly what Brock Lesnar was made of as he defeated the Brahma Bull and became the youngest WWE champion in history. He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Oh, this is bad. He might need some medical assistance. This guy's just getting worn out.
Brock Lesnar has gone on record saying he's not a superstar, he's not a role model, he's a destroyer. Brock Lesnar is the most focused.
That's it. He's done.
Another electric crowd on hand here for SmackDown, as has been the norm over the years. Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas.
Oh, boy, it's cinched in. You can't stay locked in that too long. Something might break.
Oh, out of nowhere. Ow. Boy, did he get dropped or what?
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
His strikes have a little extra on them tonight. They say imitation's the sincerest form of flattery. But I don't think that, wow, stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message.
Yeah, that's adding insult to injury.
Can he score the pin? And the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. Oh, there is no quit in this man tonight.
His chest may be black and blue after this.
Uh-oh. Climbing the turnbuckle.
Extra.
Look out below.
Look out! Nobody controls the pace.
Hey, this may very well be it.
When it comes to Brock,
What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact. I can't believe what we...
Here's your winner, Blade Frost.
ladies and gentlemen,
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
I can't think of a time I've seen the WWE Universe this pumped up. What a match we're seeing.
It's no mystery that the Raw audience has been waiting to see this one for a while now.
And there's the bell.
The anticipation is over. We're underway here, and I got to tell you, there's no better way to settle a score than mano a mano inside a WWE ring.
working for control. Seth Rollins making a move. Well, on the topic of Seth Rollins here, tell us your thoughts.
Rollins just has so many ways he can beat you. And then he starts breaking the rules. Oh, talk about getting flattened. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
A shot from the knee is never pleasant, and that one was no exception.
Yeah, your knee's really, really hard, and it hurts when it lands.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
Rollins gets steamrolled.
Yeah, when Rollins finally realizes where he is, he's going to be one upset customer.
He's really taking over this match now.
And that one hit with the force of a big rig. Oh, what's he going to do to follow that up?
Competing at full health. depth here. Definitely in a good position.
And Rollins with the reversal. Oh, wow.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Man, a ferocious blow. Oh, out of nowhere. Back where it belongs, inside the ring. Oh, wait, nice reversal. And that's a shot that could drop a grizzly. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Look at this. This could be it.
And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here.
And again, the mind games are played.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical. Oh, this may very well end it.
And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Look who's come out here, Michael.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
I can't think of a time I've seen the WWE Universe this pumped up. What a match we're seeing. Oh, the look on this guy's face tells me he's about to inflict some major pain. Whew, you better look out.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And Lesnar now in trouble here. Oh!
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight. Now might be a good opportunity to fill our viewers in on Frost.
A good opportunity for the champ to try out some new things here. What's the worst that can happen? A loss? Who cares? It's not like the title's on the line.
Man, these are powerful shots to Brock Lesnar. I don't know how his equilibrium's not seriously impaired.
You're right. What an attack. I think any other superstar would have been rocked right out of the ring by now. And now, Brock Lesnar under attack.
This display of acrobatics is simply remarkable.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching SmackDown, the second longest running weekly episodic television program in history.
There are a lot of performers who have had a greater number of pay-per-view appearances than Brock Lesnar, but not many who have had a greater impact. You know, right from his very first year with the company in 2002, when he took down WWE Hall of Famer The Rock at SummerSlam, the Beast has taken part in some of the all-time most memorable pay-per-views.
We're looking at complete domination here. You have to wonder how much use of that arm he'll have as this match continues. Brock Lesnar going to work now.
Oh, man, how do you stand after an attack like this?
Going for the, and he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done.
And to your point, King, of the epic pay-per-view events that Brock Lesnar has been a part of, I think it has been SummerSlam. Starting with that encounter with The Rock in 02, where the Beast has made his strongest mark. Victories over Triple H and CM Punk in 2012, 2013.
Ooh, nice counter.
Not today, too fast. Here we go.
Wow, did you hear the impact when Lesnar went down?
And that's why it's called high risk, ladies and gentlemen.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
His nose might end up where his ear is by the time this one's over.
Oh, look at the emotion.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here. Oh, they're taking a risk here.
That's how you win matches. Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath.
Talk about sending a message of defiance to your opponent.
I think that'll get...
Look at this. We don't often see a superstar's own finishing move used against him like this.
Yeah, that's almost embarrassing.
And a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. Wow, what a display of heart and determination. Brock Lesnar's in that really scary place right now. He's actually enjoying this. Boy, watch out!
The fight's being brought right to it. Oh, this should do it right there.
I think this is it.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
Going for it all here.
Yet another one for the highlight reel. Are we going to see it?
And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here.
He did it. What a huge win.
Well, I don't know how you can pick out. Oh, boy. That was a spectacular performance. 1 in a million. There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact.
Here's your winner, Blade Frost.
He gets a victory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
Oh, boy. We're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
This one has all the makings of a dream match, Michael.
And approaching the ring, from Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at 412 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Get ready. The world. There's the bell, and here we go. We're all along for the ride on this one, but make no mistake about it, we're going to have a winner. Wow, Mark Henry brought off his feet.
Whoa, I think I felt the ground shake on that one.
Ow, that hurt. So much on the line in this one, and like they say, on any given night, anything can happen in WWE.
That's something I learned early on in my stay here in the WWE.
Yeah, but tonight I beat you.
Yeah, absolutely anything can happen in the WWE. Even that. Mark Henry was an Olympic powerlifter who exploded on the WWE scene in the mid-90s. The world's strongest man was a member of the Nation of Domination in the Attitude Era and is a former European champion, ECW champion, and world heavyweight champion. Now, Henry inducts victims into the Hall of...
What's your analysis of Mark Henry?
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Oh, Mark Henry might not know where he is now. Uh-oh. Take a chance like that. Do you know how badly he must want to win this?
Mark Henry's career has taken many twists and turns. Henry's the world's strongest man, is over 400 pounds, and has dropped WWE Hall of Famers, legends, and superstars. Henry's been a champion and has had his share of memorable moments on WWE programming.
You know, Cole, Mark Henry's been considered one of the most dangerous men in WWE. He's made a career out of manhandling, destroying, and annihilating opponents as they enter his Hall of Pain.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt-kicking right here.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Now that's how you slam an opponent down with authority.
You can bet he felt that.
We know what's coming here. And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here. Look out below!
Look out! Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Talk about a target. The largest bullseye is always in someone's back.
Yeah, that's bad. Dropped! And that was a hard shot.
He's obviously making fun of his opponent here.
The nerve of this guy.
Covers.
1, 2, 3. What a tremendous victory. Oh, that was a match for the record book.
Here's your winner,
Hey, wait a minute. Is that? It is! Look who's coming out here!
This isn't his match, but it looks like he's got a bone to pick with one of the superstars.
Yeah, and he doesn't look too happy to see him either. Did you hear the trash talk between them? I don't think he's going to stay focused in this match.
Hard Irish whip into the corner.
Uh-oh. Our guest is getting a little restless here.
And there's a confrontation at our table right in front of us between these two superstars over some unresolved issues.
And there's a match going on. Now's not the time, guys. Uh-oh. See, Michael? I told you.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight. So, what was it that you wanted to share with the WWE Universe tonight?
I want to let the WWE Universe know that I can't stand them. They should be cheering for me and no one else. I'm the greatest. I'm the best in the business. Are they that dumb? Probably so. Do I gotta spell it out for them, who they should be cheering for? Looks like it. Let me spell it out for all of you. I'm the best in the WWE. You got that?
There you have it. Back to you guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
You know, I hate to be so negative, but this guy deserves every last boo he gets here tonight.
These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
And approaching the ring, standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 450 pounds, The Big Show!
Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the world's largest athlete.
Yeah, you know, Big Show literally is a giant among men.
Just thinking about the hell these competitors are about to put their bodies through makes me glad I retired.
Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off. We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Now might be a good opportunity to fill our viewers in on Frost.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. We're going to find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. Not today, too fast. So damaging.
Oh, dear.
It's an amazing atmosphere in this arena tonight.
Oh, you're right. Big fight feel here, no doubt.
These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match. There's certainly some heavy hitters all across WWE, but there's no doubt that the heaviest hitter of them all is in front of us today in Big Show. His knockout punch can level a building, let alone a human being. I don't care what kind of chin you've got. If Big Show connects on the button, you're going down.
Finding a groove here.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
I can't tell if that's a cut or a broken nose, but either way, the referee might need to stop this fight.
And for those of you out there who might not have seen it, we measured that punching power of Big Show's once, and it came out to twice the strength of a heavyweight boxer. I mean, it is full devastation wrapped up in one giant fist. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing.
Oh, no. We know what this is. And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here. How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
They say imitate. Oh my, someone's getting a taste of their own finishing move.
Man, oh man, why would they do that?
Will this be it?
I think he's got it.
You know, King, there are very few. What a huge win.
I can't believe what we saw in that match.
Here's your winner, Blade Frost.
Big win for him.
Please join me in welcoming my guest tonight. Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. The landscape in WWE is wide open right now. What's next for you?
I don't need an agenda. What I do in that ring, it speaks volumes. I put fear in people's eyes. I break bones. I dominate. And you know what? Everyone in that locker room is a target. No one is safe.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Emma. From Montreal, Canada, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Blade Frost.
Look around. Everybody is on their feet right now.
Hey, I've been booed before, too.
You think?
And you know what? It doesn't bother me. Not even a little bit. It's not about who gets the most cheers. It's about who gets the most wins.
Have you ever even signed an autograph?
And approaching the ring, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho!
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight. Millions of people watching this Raw match all over the globe right now. So guys, no pressure.
Few have had as celebrated a career as Chris Jericho. Jericho's an expert aerialist, superb mat technician, and a master manipulator. And to be very clear, few are as dangerous. This is what makes him so dangerous. Jericho maneuvers his way out of trouble.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, Cole.
And so what's the story here for Chris Jericho?
The career of Chris Jericho has literally spanned the globe. Jericho trained in the famous Heart Dungeon in Calgary, Canada. He competed in Mexico, Japan, Smoky Mountain, ECW, and WCW, all before coming to WWE. And in WWE, well, Jericho has done it all, including being the first ever undisputed WWE champion.
Jericho may seem like a cocky SOB, but he can back up a lot of that talk.
Doing a great job of avoiding any serious offense. That'll go a long way as this one progresses.
Michael, you should know by now that I don't mince words. Like I said before, Jericho has done it all in this industry. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if one day he finagles his way into a Divas title reign.
We're looking at complete domination here. And a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues.
Just making his presence felt there. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match.
Wouldn't have it any other way. That's what I love to see.
Quick thinking to avoid that. As this continues, it's harder and harder to catch your breath.
Yeah, that'll take the wind out of your sails.
Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while.
Remember, momentum in WWE can turn on a dime.
And leave you some change.
Not today. Too fast.
Chris Jericho doing a great job of turning that around.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
There's not a lot of cushion for your face. As you can see, everything hurts.
No kidding, that's hurting me. Wow, he's still down after that.
Oh my gosh, look at that! Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one. When this guy's on, look out. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Raw. I'm sure you are just as entertained as we are here at ringside. And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question here.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Oh, out of nowhere! This is not the position you want to be in.
Chris Jericho has really gained some ground here with his prodigious offense. That's right, Cole. I said prodigious.
The ref's out.
And he goes back to the knee again.
I remember getting hit by a knee like that from Harley Race. I didn't wake up for 2 weeks.
Jericho maneuvers his way out of trouble.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, Cole. Oh, wait, nice reversal. How much damage did that do?
A lot from the looks of it.
Oh, it might be smart for the ref to call for the bell. That neck looks to be in bad shape.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
Really pushing his opponent to the limit here.
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd,
Good grief! Boy, he just got laid out.
he's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup. Hey, that's his opponent. I don't believe it. He just stole his opponent's finishing move.
That takes a lot of nerve, Cole.
Looking for the win. And Frost gets all of it.
But is it enough, Cole? That's the question. question here. Hey, he's going for it again.
Now that's how you make a statement.
1, 2, 3. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great. Well, I don't know how you can pick out highlights from that match. The whole match was highlights. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened.
Here's your winner, Blade.
Welcome back to the show. This is my guest tonight. You will square off with him at the next pay-per-view. Thoughts on that matchup?
It's going to be a one-sided match in my favor. I am the destroyer. I am the one-man wrecking crew. If he thinks he's going to go in there and get the upset, he has another thing coming. I'm the big dog. I run this place. He better fall in line with the rest of the clowns in the locker room.
Thanks for the time. Back to you.